I'm Streetside Anthony, and you're watching Three Men in the Basement.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Otto, coming live and direct from the grotto. 3 Men in the Basement, you know who we are. That's why you're watching our channel. So, as always, guys, before we get started in this video, which we're going to have a lot of fun with, it's a long-term video, but it's going to be really, really cool. Before we do anything, comment, subscribe, like all our videos. Tell all your friends, hey, there's 3 dudes that like to talk about comics. It's like sitting in a bar talking comics. What's better than that? A bar, comics. Cool guys. That's all we want. That's what we're doing. So, please do all that. And before you move any farther, hit pause right now and check out all the friends of our channel right here. We have Aegis Comics of Alaska, 3 Men in the Basement, Pressable Deffects, Very Gary, NY Warriors, Erod212, Joker M21, Dream of August Comics. All these channels are all friends of ours. Thoro. You guys know what to do. You watch them all. We're all part of the same community. Make sure you're subscribed to each and every single one of them, okay? So, 21 books. All of them, same tier except for one, but they're moderns, okay? So I'm going to go over these books. I hope you enjoy it. It is the middle of April. All said and done, if I get these back by June, when your boy turns 50, June 8th, 1971, when the kid was born, I'll be happy. This would be a great birthday unboxing, okay? So I'm going to pack these books up, and I'm going to get them off to CGC. So, first book, I'm testing the waters on G.I. Joe, you guys. You guys know it. I haven't submitted any Joe books, but I've been buying enough that I found a couple nice high-grade copies. So, the first one I'm sending in is G.I. Joe 14, the first full appearance of Destro. He's on the cover. That's all you need to know, right? Book is really nice. You'll see what it comes back at. Would I love a 9.8? Sure. But again, I'm just testing the waters with these Joe books. As you guys know, I've been hunting them for about a year now. I do have a second one, but it's got a little dog ear that I noticed right there that I'm going to have to fix and see if it's color breaking. So that might go. Don't know. Okay. Now, count them. This is going to make the video go a little quicker. 7 copies of Wolverine #1. Okay. Why? We've had good luck with it. But Frank and myself have probably submitted, and many, many other people have copies. Frank and I have submitted probably about 5 to 6 #1s, and only one has come back to 9.8. Okay, so Frank and I have a deal. We'll get to 2 9.8s, we'll split it, or we'll figure it out. So we're sending in 7, and then once, if any of these come back at 9.8, then Frank and I each get 1. Then moving forward, Frank gets 1 book and I get the other ones because I ended up buying a lot of them. So all pretty copies. These are what we've looked at. Nothing that we can see, but again, you never know with it. So 7 copies of Wolverine #1, part of the submission. Okay. Then we pulled out a few more. Couple 2s, couple 3s that we thought were pretty high grade. All different depictions. Black cover, very hard to get. All right, I think the highest we've gotten in that is, so far we've got a number one and a number 2 and a 9.8 among multiple. Lots of 9.4s, lots of 9.6s. Number 3 we have yet to get in a 9.8, and I assume that's because of the black cover. So those are going in. Now, you know when you buy a car and you see that car all over the place now, but you never saw it before until you had that car. That's what's happening with Transformers #1 and myself. I'm a huge Transformers fan. I always have been. Why I don't have one? I do have one. I have probably 1 or 2 Raws that I bought as a kid, but I have read through those. They're dinged up. They're ticked up. But I don't have any graded copy. And it's driving me insane. And I'm watching the prices of the 9.8. And especially, not that I'm a 9.8 snob, please. But I should have had this book at a 9.8. I should have bought this book years ago. I should have seen this coming. I'm a huge Transformers fan. So I bought 1, came back a 9.2, Raw Dog. Now I have 3 more. Okay, 3 more that I picked up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's another Wolverine #2 in there. So now I have 3 more that I'm sending in. 2 I bought at a con. 1 I bought on eBay. Now, do I think these are 9.8 candidates? I really don't know. I'm hoping 9.4, 9.6s. But let's talk about it. If they come back decent grades, and I get a nice line on, I hate to say it, eBay. Well, I'm going to look at short box first, so don't get it twisted. Short boxed. Then I'm going to look at short box first and see if there's any 9.8s. And then I'm going to look to sell these because I'm into these for $150 total. about that, maybe 175, and plus the CGC costs. So I'm into it now for 30, 30, 30. So that's 30, 60, 90. So I'm at like 250. Okay, once they come back, we'll see what they come back. I sell them and I get them. But look at the color differentiation between the newsstand and the direct. You see the color change right there? Very interesting. Okay, so I'm a huge Transformers fan. Love the bots. Love Optimus Prime. If Optimus Prime said, "Otto, go to war," I go to war. Otto, knock down that building. I'll knock down the building. I'll try to knock down that building. All right, next one. Wolverine right here. This is the KRS-One, the blacklight variant. Got this out of a blind box. This is just getting it sent in for CGC. I might flip it. Don't know. All right. Next book is a book I didn't know I had, but I knew I had it. I didn't know that there's this character in it. Shout out to Roger Levesque who told me. So there's a first appearance in this book. It's like a cameo of a pretty powerful Jedi, which I really don't know too much about, but I'm gonna. But Roger pointed it out. This is the second print. Kylo Ren, number 3. You can look it up if you want. Giving away industry secrets. Next book, fun book. I saw this book on the Movers and the Shakers. I realized I'm a huge Better Ray Bill fan. I was around when that came out. I was buying that stuff off the rack. That Walt Simonson run is one of the most empowering ones to me as far as kids in comics. So I found out about this Thor 337, which came with a Better Ray Bill figure in the Marvel Legends. So I went and I bought it. And the book is crisp. Okay? So now I'm very fortunate. I have 337, 338, 339, all in a 9.8. But now I want this in a 9.8. And it's expensive. This in a 9.8 is worth more than the over-the-counter 9.8. So anyway, so sending this in. See what comes back out. And you can see it says not for resale. Really cool book. Okay? Huge karate chop. Now, there's the one book. And here's 2 books. So now I'm going to hit you with 2 big books. All right. This was my book I bought when I was a kid. I read it, and I put it away. By that time, I was a little bit older in my collecting, so I was bagging and boarding. I've been bagging and boarding since I was 10 years old. Don't get it twisted. I saw what the old guys were doing. I said, they're doing this for a purpose. Now, I necessarily couldn't afford it, so I'll tell you that lots of my books back in the day were in cardboard and cellophane because, you know, I couldn't afford bags and boards when you go to a con and you're 12 years old in the 80s. But I saw it later on as I got a little bit older. So I bagged and boarded. Now, one of the biggest books of the Copper Age right here, right now. My first G.I. Joe submission. I do have a G.I. Joe number 1 that I bought graded. But here we go. G.I. Joe number 21, the silent issue. I'm sending off my own personal copy. Believe it or not, it's a lot cleaner of a book than I would have expected. Because, you know, I've moved a few times. I've moved my comic book collection a few times. So, this is it. The silent issue. We all know it. First appearance of Storm Shadow. All right, next book. You got to roll the dice. I've taken a lot of chances. I had 3 BA-12s in my life. I had a 9.4. I cracked it. It came back a 9.0. I sold the 9.2s. I just sold my 9.0 to Short Box Bernie because I knew of a raw one. I found the raw one. I paid a lot of money for it. It might have a tick. If it comes back a 9.0 or better, I'm flush. But that was the whole reason I did it. So not all the moves I make are good, you guys. I'll be honest with you. You've seen lots of things that I've done wrong. You know, I've done lots of things wrong over the 5 years of collecting. But you got to take chances. So this is it in a separate submission. BA-12. First appearance of Harley. We all know the book. I needed to come back high grade. I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, this was an investment. This was a move, a calculated move. But I might have not done the right move on this. But hey, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? You know, you can't hit home runs all the time. And I don't hit home runs all the time, you know. So anyway, that's my huge CGC submission. 21 books. Middle of April. Hopefully around June. Fast tracking them. So on behalf of myself, Everett Otto, David and Cave, Roger Levesque. This has been 3 Men in the Basement. Sub up, comment, share, and like our videos. We got content coming out to you left and right. 50 subscriber, 3,000 subscribers, all going to happen this year. We've got functions planned. You guys love our functions. We love it when we do it. We've got something planned. Stay tuned to the channel. So on behalf of the 3 Men in the Basement, I am Everett Otto. Thank you for watching this CGC invoice submission. Out. Deuces.